Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 4 clever ways to get permanent residency in Canada. Now, this is a reward for all of you guys. I did a video yesterday where I did an immigration content, first one in a while, and I asked you guys to show some engagement on that video. And based on the engagement that we got in that video, we would have done more. This is the reward for all the engagements that you guys have done on that video. Similarly to that video, if you want to see more of these kind of videos, interact with this video, comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and then that would be the best form of motivation to do more of these types of videos. Okay guys, if you guys are new here, my name is Dems and I'm a Jamaican who migrated to Canada, and on this channel we share everything Canada related, from our own life personal experiences, right? Coming to Canada as immigrants, what is life like here in our city of Grand Prairie, Alberta? What process did we use? We share about the different processes, cost of living, the whole works. So if these are content that you guys are interested in, subscribe and stick around. I'm gonna ask you guys to do one more thing for me, and that is to support our book that is now out and available on Amazon. It is a coloring book for children, to introduce them gently to the world of autism and the different type of neurodivergency in the world, right? We want to change the world in our own way. You guys can help us by doing that, by just simply purchase a book for a child in your life today. Now let's get into the conversation. If you guys hear a bit of wind in the background, I do apologize. I am outside and it's a little bit windy. Now, to move to Canada as a permanent resident, or if you're in Canada and you want to get PR, there's a few things that's on your mind. How much money you're gonna need, what province you're gonna live in, no more different factors. But one of the biggest mindset shift is to shift your brain from instant gratification to delayed gratification. What do I mean about that? I mean, if you are thinking of moving to Canada, there's no easy way to do it, and there's no way that's gonna get you to Canada just by the snap of a finger. You're gonna have to shift your mindset to delayed gratification and start doing activities and the things that will get you to Canada in the future. Now, first on my list is to get qualified in an in-demand field. Now, one thing for certain, Canada always need people, always. However, the people that Canada need changes over time based on what field is in demand at that moment in time. So one of the things that you want to do is to keep up to date with what field or sector is in demand at the moment in time. Right now, the in-demand fields are construction, agriculture, and healthcare, early childhood education. Those are the biggest factors right now, biggest sectors right now that are in demand for persons. So if it is that you are not even interested in one of those fields right now, but your goal is to move to Canada, you can start to get qualified in one of those fields. Now, you don't necessarily have to get a 2-year or 4-year qualification to be eligible. Sometimes just a 6 months art certificate, sometimes just a 1-year program can get you through the door. Now, if you get qualified in one of the in-demand fields, you're not only giving yourself a better chance to move to Canada, but you're setting up yourself for success in the future regardless. So get qualified in an in-demand field. Look at the future. Start now, but have an end goal in mind, right? So that's one of the best ways to get PR in Canada right now. If you're starting from scratch, just go and get qualified in one of the in-demand fields, and I promise you, you're gonna be getting job offer left, right, and center because these fields are in demand. The other factor, the other clever way you can get PR in Canada is simple. If you're already in Canada, be open to move to a less populated or a less populated city or a less populated province. A lot of times, persons come to Canada and they get comfortable in their communities and they don't explore other opportunities. However, a clever way is simply to look on what community is badly in need of population growth and also to fill their labor shortages. And if you're already in Canada and you have a work permit and your goal is to just get PR, it's simple. Just look at the communities. Just look at the communities that are needing people and apply for those communities and then get your PR, and then you can always move afterwards. Short-term pain, long-term gain. Again, I want to apologize if you guys are hearing a large amount of wind in this video. Number 3 on my list of 4 clever ways to move to Canada is simple: start a business. Almost every province has a provincial nomination program that is centered around entrepreneurship and starting a business in Canada. And also federally, IRCC has what is called a startup visa. If you want to come to Canada to start a business, you can apply for this visa, and it allows you to come into the country, start your business and get PR. The thing is though, you need a lot of money in order to approve. Ballpark, you need roughly 100,000 Canadian dollars. A lot of money, but that can be subsidized, and I tell you how. If the business that you're opening is gonna be joint owned with a permanent resident or a citizen, then the amount of money that you need to show is oftentimes waived or discounted. Get an immigration consultant to advise you further on that, because I'm not an immigration consultant, lawyer, affiliate, anything of the sort. So make sure that you're doing your own research fundamentally. A lot of persons want to take the easy way out, which is to just get a job, to study in Canada. But if you're entrepreneurial, if you have a little bit of money saved up, you could just put together a business plan and move to Canada as a permanent resident. That's another clever way that many people don't look into. And last on my list of 4 clever ways to move to Canada is probably the easiest way, but it's also could be the hardest way. Depends on how you look at it. And it is simply to learn French. Canada is a bilingual country, 2 national languages, which is English and French. There are many pathways underneath the French stream that is never yet filled, because there's just simply not enough French speakers applying to come to Canada. So if you speak French, that is a significant advantage. If you talk English, you can always learn French. Invest in yourself. As I said before, delayed gratification. Stop looking on now. Stop looking on what immediately in front of you, but create a long-term plan. Your long-term plan is to move to Canada. Put yourself in that position. And learning French could be one of the fastest way you could migrate to Canada as a permanent resident. Believe me, there's many different French streams. Invest in learning French, and then, as I said, these are skills that can benefit you even outside of Canada, any way you look at it. So invest in yourself. So that is the 4th clever way you can move to Canada. If you guys want to see more of these videos, as I said, engage with this video. Let me know in the comment section. Touch off the like button, subscribe, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next video.